All right, we're going to look at horizontal shifts, continuing with our graph transformations. So a horizontal shift is going to move left or right, horizontally, left or right. So you have to know what your basic shape looks like, and then we're going to move it to the right or to the left. So let's look at an example here. Y equals, I'm going to base it on x squared, but it's going to be x plus 4 squared. Now, in this case, it's pretty obvious that this 4 belongs to the x, and it's going to shift on the x-axis. But be careful, because now a plus 4 is actually a shift 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we take our basic shape, which is our parabola, our x squared, y equals x squared, and then we're going to move it 4 to the left. And this is what our answer looks like, okay? Your answer is just the green part, right? You don't need to write the gray part as your answer, but I'm going to leave it here so you can see what you started with. All right, let's look at another one. Y equals x, let's go with a minus now. Let's say minus 2 squared. So I'm going to draw our basic shape, our y equals x squared. And now the minus 2 belongs to the x. It's inside with the x-axis. And now a minus 2 in here is going to move it 2 to the right. Okay, so it's actually the opposite of what we did with the y, right? A plus went up and a minus went down, and you're expecting a plus to go to the right and a minus to go to the left, but it doesn't work like that. Okay, one of those things you're going to have to remember and memorize. And you can plug in some values if you're not sure, you know? Take a 0, plug in a 0, right? Take a 2, plug in a 2. Okay, you can make a t-table and see what happens. And let's do one more. Last time we did a zinger. Let's do something different. Let's do a y equals x minus 2 to the third. Okay, do you remember the general shape for the x to the third? All right, it's like our snake. It looks like a parabola there, but down here it's flipped over. So that's our general idea for y equals x to the third. And now we're going to move it 2 in which direction? Okay, is the 2 belong to the x, or does the 2 belong to the y? In this case, it belongs to the x. And a minus 2 is going to move it 2 to the right. Okay, so here's what this graph looks like. All right, that is horizontal shifts.